We begin today with our Pranayama breathwork. Come to a comfortable seated position with your spine neutral and your head stacked over your shoulders. So we start with our palms facing up, resting on the thighs. And we just begin to observe the breath, and I recommend closing the eyes just to help focus. So we just observe the breath flowing in through the body, and as we inhale, bring the attention to the chest and allow the abdomen to expand. So let's take 2 more breaths with special attention on the inhale and the chest expanding and the stomach also expanding. And now bring your awareness to your exhale. As the air moves out of your body, bring the belly button in towards your spine as if you're pressing it out from the bottom up through the lungs and back out the nose. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly contracts. Inhale, belly expands. And exhale, belly contracts. And 2 more times at your own pace. Good, and now we're going to draw the attention to the length of each inhale and each exhale by counting to ourselves how long it takes. Not trying to change anything, just noticing and making note. And now we're going to try and make the inhale and exhale equal. So you choose a ratio that works for you and try to maintain that on your inhale and exhale for 5 breaths. So we'll start by placing the hands in Jin Mudra, which is placing the tip of the forefinger to the thumb on both hands. The other fingers will be outstretched, which is a sign of concentration and knowledge. And when you're ready, we can inhale, counting that breath, and exhale with the same pace. And relax. Now just making note that perhaps you have noticed that at the end of the inhale and the end of the exhale, there's a small pause between the breaths. So now we're going to try and inhale, pause, then exhale, pause. So let's try it for 6 breaths. Relaxing our shoulders and keeping a straight back. And allowing our stomach and our chest to expand as we inhale and gently relax as we exhale. Once again, we'll place our hands into Jin Mudra with a thumb touching the forefinger and our nice long neutral spine. Taking that long inhale, pause, then exhale, pause. Continuing on at your own breath pace. And relax your breath. So you may have noticed that your mind begins to slow down and quiet, or you may not have any thoughts at all. So this is a great way to quiet down your mind and find some peace. So let's draw our attention to what we just did, which is retention, or holding the breath in the lungs. We're going to do it very slowly, just for 5 seconds. So once again, bringing our hands into Jin Mudra. We take an inhale. We'll hold it for 5 seconds, and you can slowly count to 5 in your mind. Once you've done that, slowly exhale with control. So let's try it together. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold. Good. One relaxed exhale. See how you feel. And this time we'll try the retention with the eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in your lungs for 5 seconds. And see what your mind is doing. And relax. As the breath slows down, the mind slows down, and vice versa. So we're going to try this one more time with an equal inhale and exhale, and retention for the same number of counts. For me, it's 4 counts. So 4 counts on the inhale. Hold my breath for 4 counts. And then exhale for 4 counts. So let's give it a try for 5 or 6 rounds. And relax. So working on our pranayama practice, or our breath work, gives us easy relief from stress. It trains us to breathe slower and deeper, which can lower blood pressure. It reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety. It helps us to focus and helps us to be present. And best of all, it's free and easy to practice at any time. So I encourage you to do this as often as possible. Now let's get into our physical practice. Sitting comfortably, we take a moment just to go within, knowing that we're exactly where we need to be, and that all we need to worry about is what's going on our mat. Gently move onto hands and knees, and sit back into extended child's pose. Reflecting on what our intention for our practice might be today. Continuing to balance the breath in and out. Inhale, exhale. In our next inhalation, we're going to come forward, stepping our right foot forward, then our left foot forward, press down into the ground, lift the arms up overhead, and then back down into Mountain Tadasana. And in Tadasana, we start by the bottom up. We ground our feet into the earth, spreading the toes, grounding through the 4 corners of the feet. Gently lifting the arches, we're bringing the ball of the foot towards the heel, engaging the quadriceps, drawing the front of the pelvis down, knitting the ribs together, allowing the shoulders just to relax down the rib cage, palms facing forward into Tadasana or mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, imagining that spine elongating to the top of your head. Exhale, feel the earth grounding beneath your feet. Keep breathing. Working on your breath work today. Mountain is a foundational pose, which means many of the other poses we do stems from this one. So it's really important that we focus on technique in such a simple pose because it affects everything else down the road. So engaging those arches is important. Drawing the thigh bones back is important. Knitting the ribs together is important. So focusing on all these little bits every time, soon we can do them without really even thinking about it. So from this position, we're going to inhale the arms up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. So in our forward fold, we're going to release the head and neck. We're not going to hyperextend the knees. We want to keep that little micro bend to protect them. But think you're bringing the chest closer to the thighs. It does not matter how far down you go. It just matters that you are decreasing the angle between your chest and your thighs. So we can rest up on the shins. Our hands can go all the way to the ground. Really does not matter. Just go to the point that works for you. Just trying to stretch those hamstrings. Good, and resting there for a moment in Uttanasana, forward fold. We inhale, exhale, allowing the belly to become soft. Maybe the body drips down with each exhalation. Inhale, exhale, coming down maybe a little bit lower. Placing the hands in the corners of the elbows, allowing the head to just drop down in between, and perhaps swaying side to side. Good. Inhale and exhale. We release the hands. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bringing the arms up overhead to extended mountain. Exhale to mountain. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway to flat back or monkey. Did our arches collapse, or are feet still grounded into the earth and active? In our flat back here, we want to think, is there a line that can be drawn from the back of the hips all the way through the top of the head? That's what we're looking for. Good. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands to the side to mountain. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Good. Exhale, mountain. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Placing the hands down, we could bend the knees. And stepping back for the right leg and the left leg into extended child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale forward into table, pressing down through the hands, noticing that nice long line from the hips to the top of the head, then pressing down into the ground, cat, and reversing it into cow. So remember that we inhale up And exhale down. Thinking, how can I get every vertebrae in my spine to articulate like a little bicycle chain, one link to the next. Good. You can always push off to one side. You feel that nice pull through the side, through the hip, through the low back. Finding that spot that works for you. And then returning to table, continuing through your cat and cow. At your own breath pace, go ahead and continue working on that nice and even breath that we started with today. Reminding ourselves that there's no judgment, no expectations. We listen to our body, we become in tune with our body, we breathe through our movements. Good, one more breath cycle in, out, coming back to table. Reach the right arm and left leg out into spinal balance. Making sure our spine is strong and protected before we move on to any other movements. Need to warm it up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale into our crunch. Inhale the arm up, exhale down, inhaling up and exhaling down, as if we're reaching opposite sides of the room. The hand and the foot, how long can we reach that out? Working on our back strength and flexibility in this movement, as well as our core abdominal strength, some of our triceps and our chest. Good. Inhaling up, spinal balance on the other side. Exhale into crunch. Inhale up. And exhale. Always working with the breath, taking our time. Match the breath to the movement. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, bring the hand and knee down. Good. Sitting on back into extended child's pose. Resting the hands by the thighs, maybe. Rotating the wrists. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Release those arms out in front again. And breathe. On our next inhalation, we're going to come forward, stepping the right foot where the right hand is, lifting the arms up to the sides in our kneeling lunge. For a little bit deeper lunge, walk that front foot out a little bit further, allowing the hips to sink down. Still reaching up through those arms, gently arching the upper back, kneeling lunge. Knee is following the same direction as the toes are pointed. Shoulder blades are down against the rib cage. Heart is lifted. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Rotating that right arm up towards the sky, looking up over those fingertips. Inhale, exhale, bring the right hand down, left arm up. Once again, looking up over those fingertips, trying to draw a straight line from the earth towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, bring that left hand down, press the right foot back, sit back into child's pose, and we breathe. Good. Inhale forward into kneeling plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up to cobra. Exhale, push up and back into extended child's pose. Beautiful. Inhale, forward, stepping the left foot where the left hand was. Lifting the arms up to the sides into our kneeling lunge. Walking that front foot out farther for a deeper kneeling lunge. Lifting the heart. Hands are active as if they're holding something really heavy over your head. Squeezing in between the palms. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that right hand down towards the ground. Rotating the left hand up, looking up over the fingers. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand down. Right arm up. Once again, you are strong. You are solid. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that right hand down. Push the left foot back, sitting back into child's pose. Breathe. On our next inhalation, we're going to come forward into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, push up and back, extended child's pose. Staying from the knees, or if you're ready, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Begin to pedal the feet in downward facing dog. Good, allow the toes to bend, stretching the bottoms of the feet. Dropping one heel down towards the earth. Stretching the gastrocnemius, soleus. Good, allowing the legs to come to rest. Inhale forward to plank. Nice long line. Breathe. Good, exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale back. And if you're from the knees, you're just going from kneeling plank to child's pose. Kneeling plank to child's pose. Always choose your own adventure. Good, coming back to downward facing dog or child's pose. Once again, pedaling the feet. Allow them to come to rest. Inhale forward with the left leg, pressing up into lunge. Pivot the right foot down so the side of the foot is parallel to the end of the mat. Lifting both arms up, left arm over left leg, right arm over right leg. Bending that front knee deeper for something that's a little bit harder, making sure it's tracking with the toes. Less bending if you need something a little bit lighter. We're in Warrior 2. Good, drop the right hand, flip the left hand up, and then scoop it back over your right foot. Reverse Warrior. Breathe. Good. Inhale back to Warrior 2. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Moving at your own pace between Warrior 2 and Reverse Warrior. Good. Coming back to Warrior 2, straightening the front leg, rotating both toes towards the long end of the mat. Bringing the arms up. Overhead, exhale, forward fold to this wide-legged forward fold. Using the hands to support the head. This is also where a block would be good for under the hands. Inhale up, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the hands down. Rotating the right foot towards the short end. Left foot so it's parallel with the other end. Lifting the right arm or the right leg, left arm over the left leg. Gaze over the fingertips of the right hand. Warrior 2. Pressing into the earth and gently squeezing the thighs in together. Rotate the right hand towards the sky. Bring it back. Reverse Warrior. Good. Back to Warrior 2. Inhale, scoop it back. Working at your own pace, holding as long as you like. Reverse Warrior. Good. Back to Warrior 2, Savasana. Straighten the front leg, rotate both toes towards the long end of the mat. Just keeping that micro bend in the knee. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. So that wide-legged forward fold. Let the tailbone rotate up towards the sky. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the hands down. Shimmy those feet in, jump them in, walk them in, however you want to get them in a little bit. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, squatting down while pulling the elbows down and back. So you got those cactus arms and into a sumo squat. So the knees will follow in the same direction as the toes. Getting back into that Jin Mudra, the thumb and forefinger pressed against one another, palms rotated up. And this can be as deep or as shallow as you like. Good. Inhale the arms up, exhale down. Keep going. Always up to you how far you want to go. Just make sure that the knees are following in the same direction as the toes. Inhaling up, exhaling down, palms turn towards the sky. Maybe lifting up on the toes for a little challenge. Just breathe in and down. Good. Inhale the arms up. Shake those legs out. Good. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, scoop down. Inhale up. Exhale, scoop down. So hinging at the hips, slight bend in the knee. Bend like you're picking something up off the ground and putting it up in the sky. Switching the arm that's in front. So sometimes it's the left, sometimes it's the right. Good. Once again, coming back down. Palms facing up. For a little challenge, you can shift your weight towards one foot, towards another. Just hold in the middle. You can always take a break by straightening the legs. Keep going. Up to you. So whatever you're doing, continue to breathe through. Good. Inhale up, straighten the legs, rotate those toes forward again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the hands down. Good. Jump or walk those feet in. To mountain. Inhale up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Placing the hands down, step the left foot back. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down, left hand up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale the right foot up to the air. Exhale, let it come down to meet the left, downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot forward, arms up into lunge. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. Inhale, exhale, left hand down. Right arm up. Inhale, exhale the right hand down. Inhale the left foot up and back. Just standing split. Exhale, bring it down to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lowering down, Chaturanga Dandasana, lifting up and through to upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Continuing on, inhale forward, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up and through to up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck those toes under, push it up and back, downward facing dog. Continuing on, whether from the toes or from the knees. Does not matter. Choose the level that works for you today. Just keep those elbows tucked in when you're lowering down. Protect the spine. Good. Inhale forward, bring the knees down. Sit on back, extended child's pose. Bringing the hands to the sides. Adjusting the body as need be. Rotate those wrists. Give them a little break. Good. Bringing the arms out once again. Slide the right arm underneath the left. looking in the direction of the right hand, allowing that upper back stretch. Good. Inhale and exhale. Switch it over to the other side, looking over the left hand. Breathing. Good. Inhale and exhale. Reaching both arms out. Inhale forward, pushing up and back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, the left foot forward, grounding into the earth, pressing through to extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale to chair. Hands can come to heart center, remain overhead depending on where you want the intensity today. We can twist by bringing our left hand back over our left hip, right hand over our left knee, coming back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, twisting over the other side, looking over the right shoulder in our twisted chair. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming back to center, hands at heart center. Breathing through this chair. Inhale up, exhale, swoop those arms around, shake out those legs. Good, moving into our tree. Lifting up the right foot. Hands can go wherever they need to. Good, moving into our standing pigeon. And then when you're ready, moving into eagle. Crossing the right knee down, left arm underneath. As always, you can always hug your shoulders. Good, and shake it out. Moving into our next iteration will be dancer. So balancing on our left foot, bringing our right heel towards our right glute, lifting the left arm overhead. Now this may be as far as we can go today. That's okay. If you'd like to try to extend the pose out, try to lean forward at the hip, pushing the foot away from the body. Ready? Coming on back. Good. Coming back to center, moving into tree on the other side. Hands going wherever they need to go today. Remember, we're not pressing that foot onto the joint. So it's not going to be on the knee. It can be above the knee or below the knee or on the ground. Just not pressing on the joint. Good. Moving into our standing pigeon, crossing the left foot over the right knee, sitting down. Standing pigeon, a little more intensity. We can lift the arms up. Remember, you can always do reclining pigeon instead of standing pigeon. This is our balancing poses. Crossing that left knee over, right arm under into eagle. Remembering that we can just hug the arms across if that twisting is just a little too much. We're going to come out of that. Good. Just relax. Then bringing the left heel to the left glute. Reaching that right arm up in the air. Holding it right there, or if we want to try to extend the arm out, push the foot away from the body. Our dancer. Breathing through it. When you're ready, gently come down. Shake it out. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale to mountain. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Press down through the earth. Inhale those arms up overhead, extended mountain. Exhale to mountain. Good. From the top of our mat, inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Pressing through the feet as we stand up to extended mountain. Exhale to mountain. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, placing both hands on the mat, stepping each foot back as we sit into extended child's pose. We can adjust the knees to the sides of our mat, allowing the belly to come down between the legs, if that feels good today. Just breathe. Noticing the breath first. Allowing the heart rate to come down. Allowing our bodies to begin to relax. Good. Inhale forward and then slowly come on over to our glutes. Feet planted flat on the floor, knees pointed up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, allow the knees to drop over to one side of the body. So we inhale up and exhale, relax, inhale up and exhale. At our own breath pace, knowing that we can take a little bit longer in each position if we like. Just move with the breath. Good. Coming back to the center, allowing the bottoms of the feet to come towards one another. Just pointing out that everybody's a little bit different in their flexibility. So if your knees are popping up off to the sides, you can place something underneath them. You can move the feet closer if you're a little bit more flexible in the hips. You can adjust the flesh underneath the hips, sitting up nice and tall. Or we could place the hands behind the back to help straighten the spine. More important than folding is rolling those shoulders back, so keeping the collarbones wide. If you have the flexibility, you can come forward leading from the chin first, and then when you can't go any further, forward fold from the neck and head, and just breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come on up, using the hands to bring the knees back in together. We're going to rotate towards the long direction of the mat, sitting up nice and tall first. Inhale. Exhale, slowly rolling down, one vertebrae at a time, placing the hands on either side of the hips, lifting the hips with our inhale into bridge pose. Just being there. Exhale, roll those hips down. Inhale, knees come into the chest. Just breathe. Inhale. Exhale, allow the feet to come down. Stabilize with the arms. Inhale the hips up to bridge. Working on our glutes, our hamstrings, our core. Inhale and exhale, lowering the hips down. Inhale the knees up to chest. Bringing the chin up if you like, or keeping the head down on the mat. Totally up to you. Exhaling the feet down, bringing the arms to the sides, or at cactus arms, crossing the right foot over the left knee. Allow both legs to twist over to the left side of the body. We look over the right shoulder. Allowing this spinal twist to massage the organs, aid in digestion, and just give us a nice back stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, both legs up. Exhale, let them fall now slowly over to the right side of the body as we look over the left shoulder. breathing into anywhere we feel tightness. And as we exhale, noticing that tightness, release. Good. Inhale up, uncrossing the legs. Cross the left ankle over the right knee, arms to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, allow both legs to melt over to the right side of the body. So we just turn our head to look over the left shoulder. Once again, breathing into any resistance we feel and letting the exhalation release the tension. Inhaling up to center, exhaling, letting both legs fall over towards the left side. Inhale. Both legs come up to the center, uncrossing, hands by the sides. Inhale the hips up to bridge to reset the spine from the twisting. Exhale the hips down. Inhale, knees to chest. Gently rocking side to side. You can rock just the legs or the whole body, totally up to you. Or you can just hold them in towards your chest. And we begin drawing those small circles with both knees in one direction. And with each circle around, that arc gets wider and wider. Moving with the breath, maybe. Coming back to the center. And we change directions, allowing the knees to loop in the opposite direction. Once again, starting with tiny circles that slowly widen each time those knees come around. Noticing the heart rate decrease. And the body begin to cool. Good. Allowing the knees to come to rest in the middle, separating the knees, circling them around in opposite directions, allowing the hands to guide the knees as those circles become wider. Still allowing those hips to relax. Coming back to the center and reversing those circles in opposite directions slowly. And allowing the knees to come back to the center, bringing the knees into chest, give them a squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, release everything down, allowing the feet to splay out to the side, rocking the legs in and out. Arms are lifted up away from the body. And we gently, slowly rock the head side to side to release any tension. Our eyes are closed, and our body begins to soften with each exhale. Allow your breath to be natural and relaxed. Allow the tongue to be soft and loose. Allow the jaw to relax. Your breathing is smooth, uncontrolled. Notice the scalp, where the hair meets your skin. Drawing your attention now to your eyebrows and the corners of inside and outside of each eye. Drawing your attention down to the nostrils, the corners of your mouth, your lips, your neck are relaxed. The soft space beneath the chin is loose and relaxed. Your breath is easy. We inhale calmness, and we exhale deeper and heavier into our mat. Our shoulders relax. Our upper arms and elbows, wrists and fingers release. Our lower back, our hips, our thighs, our knees and ankles, and all the way to the tips of our toes are relaxed. We remain peaceful. When thoughts come into the mind, we make note, but we just draw our attention back to our breath and the sensation that we have as it courses through our body. We are at peace. We begin to bring ourselves back to the here and now. We're just noticing the sensation of our body on the mat. Just bringing our attention to the temperature around us. Keeping our eyes closed, but noticing any sounds. And as we further bring ourselves into the present, we begin to touch the tips of our fingers to our thumb, one at a time, noticing the texture of our fingertips, of each digit. And slowly begin to rotate the wrists and ankles, rocking the legs slowly in and out, and turning the head from one side to the other. And very gently bending our knees, rolling over onto our side, cradling our head with our arm, noticing we're still at peace, we're safe, we are loved. When you have a hold of this feeling, slowly press yourself up onto your mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhaling up, scoop that good energy in. Exhale down. Once more, inhale up and exhale down. The light in me loves and honors the light in you. Namaste.